Okay, actually the microphone will come back to you, McClement. The state of city finances has been an issue of contention in this election. Please give us your view of the city's overall financial health and any changes you would seek in your next term.
Thank you. It's been probably the biggest challenge of this administration is the finances and the amount of revenue that's come in. There's going to be probably the one topic that we talk about back and forth that there's some differences of opinions, but for the 4 years that I've been mayor, I have lived through what those financial challenges are. You know, we came into this administration right after a great decrease in the local revenue. Our assessed values of our homes went down approximately 23%. That's our largest income stream is property tax. We had to deal with that on top of other things such as unfunded state mandates that were thrown against us. We had a $53.5 million unfunded state mandate to fix our wastewater treatment plant. We forward funded through FAA the expansion plan for the airport. That was $13.5 million we were expected to get back. That did not come back because the federal government decided they didn't want to pay us. So we've had those challenges, but through the 4 years, we have been able to maintain and your overall, in fact, not increase your overall tax requirements. We have tried our best to maintain our services. I think we have done that. We've maintained the service we had. And there are things that we need to work on. We need to find some ways to get additional revenues without taxing the people, without making higher taxes so businesses don't want to come here. We have been trying to find that balance to keep us running, and I think we've done a great job. We continue to look for new ways to find revenue and find ways to streamline the system. Especially in our permitting department, we're trying to make it more predictable, more efficient, so that when you come to do your growth and your projects, you know what you're up against, and it's less time consuming, which is saving dollars for you guys. So I see a little slightly tick going up, I'm hoping, in the next round of assessments coming in. So hopefully we'll have a little better revenue process with this in the next 4 years.
Thank you. 1 minute.
1 minute. Let us talk about property taxes. We have seen this city budget grow from $111 million 2 years ago to this year's budget of $135 million. Folks, that's not more with less, that's more money, and they're spending less for us. We have seen a reduction in police officers. We're seeing our trash service reduced. They got rid of residential bulk trash, full service residential bulk trash. We are seeing a reduction in our services. Now, we come to this with many hats, all of us. Randy and I own small businesses. Karen's worked for big banks. I understand what it's like to make a payroll. I understand what it's like to try and sell a house in the city versus outside of the city. When I look at my tax bill, as Blaine and the county commissioners were so kind to break it down this year, if I look at my house valued at $317,000 and the county taxes, this group took a county tax differential payment as a savior. It is not a savior. If I took my tax bill, I would save $1,064 if we had a revised formula. We've sat through many, many meetings with this group saying more with less. It hasn't been so.
It's difficult to talk about city finances in 1 minute, particularly for me, since my background is in financial services and banking. But I also did own my own business, so I understand the other perspective as well. Yes, the city is challenged financially, and that is largely because revenues are not growing at the pace of expenses. And I might remind everyone that that has some history. In fact, in the 58th administration, which was headed by the candidate to my immediate right, benefits grew by 90%. And that's one of the reasons that we have so many challenges today. Our salaries and our benefits are simply not able to keep pace with our revenue sources. So we do need a course correction, and we need a chief executive officer that truly understands the trends and the patterns and the opportunities.